Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxers. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions to compete for a title right away. Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot. Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times. Amazing. Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off. And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 9 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Karate Hottie, Michelle Waterson. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a grappler holding a professional record of 14 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, round 1 is underway. Curious to get your expectations for this matchup between a true grappler and a fighter on the other side that has every tool in the box. She has every tool. She's one of the most well-rounded fighters in the entire UFC. She understands that her opponent will try to get her to the ground, but she's so well-versed in all of MMA that she feels that it'll lead her to victory. Oh, she lands the punch there, really using her reach advantage in this one thus far. And they separate. Nice punch there by Jessica Penne. Powerful leg kick lands. Big head kick lands. There's no give on that leg kick. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. So the fighters clinch here early, and she has really historically in these type of fighting situations. Yes, she does a great job of overwhelming you with this clinch position. With all the homework, with all the detail, it's hard to keep up. She gives you a test every single day. You don't get a test every week, every quarter. You get a test every day whenever you're fighting this young lady. Just unable to quite find that range. Back to the feet now. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, did she get tagged by that combination there? And unless they're going to give her a hit, oh, beautiful scramble by her there to avoid the takedown and get this fight back to the feet. What a tricky head kick. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, now she's got the tie clinch. Good opportunity to do significant damage here. Battling for hooks. All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see. Oh, and she did a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she spent a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, nice combination there by Waterson. Well, she's really putting it all together on the feet, DC, staying busy and certainly staying accurate.
She's known for her hands, and this is why.
There, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurting. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed. Waterson's got her head going to the guillotine now.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, what a beautiful transition by her there. She gains the side mount to counter the guillotine, and now she's trying to lock in on a Von Flue. Incredible. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got it.
Penne's looking for an armbar here.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now she's in trouble.
Opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jacare.
Oh, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Tim Elliott and Brandon Moreno.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, nice land there with the punch take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, straight right. All right, single collar tie now. Effective punch there by Tim Elliott. And they separate. Oh, huge block. The head toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Moreno. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Back him out now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Moreno. 2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Tim Elliott. Just out of range with that left hook. And he comes through with a big knee.
He hurt him.
Oh!
Every time these guys...
I
mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot made it perfect.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. I love the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's going to attack armbar here. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, that was a violent tap there, so he submits him with the armbar.
I mean, just steps ahead of the competition. Where you're playing checkers, he's playing chess in the ground fighting. And it showed tonight in this big submission victory. Goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Brandon, the assassin, baby, Moreno!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
All right, coming up next, it is a women's flyweight tilt between Cynthia Calvillo and Alexis
Ready. You ready to fight?
Here we go. All right, early round one. She's got a huge reach advantage and a beautiful jab to back it up.
Oh, a fantastic jab, great kicks, just a knowledge of range and distance. She was born with the length, but she has learned the skill to match her physical abilities.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Calvillo. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And there comes the separation now. Lands a big right hand early. Calvillo gets the tie. Hey, there it is, her first takedown of the fight. She told us in our fighter meeting Thursday, at some point I will take her down. She didn't expect it to take this long, but here it is.
She really had to work to get this first takedown, and she never gave up on herself. Continued to press, continued to shoot, continued to level change. Now she finally has secured her first takedown.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition game.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
It. That's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see. That right hand landed.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Under 3 minutes remain in round one. Davis is looking for that arm triangle now.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Denied.
Got denied because
how good is her armbar? We'll see if she can set it up here.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, slams her to the ground, so she appeared to be fending off the armbar, and then she just used her power and exploded her opponent down to the ground. Her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing him over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot.
Davis is looking for that arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called us on to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Alexis Davis!
Well, it'll be standing room only at her after party tonight as she gets it done by way of submission. Thankfully, Daniel Cormier is on the list. I'll be on the outside looking.
I mean, John, I got you. We're going in together. I'm not going in without my partner. But, man, she's a great grappler. She understands positioning so well, and she knows the moment her opponent got out of position, she was able to attack her finish. Great job, great performance. I don't have enough words to say congratulations to this young lady.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Thug Rose scene went down, DC.
This is where it happened, J.A. Lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose Namajunas, and you can hear me yell, Thug Rose, Thug Rose, Thug Rose.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
That was snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body.
Oh, I haven't heard finally yet.
Very nice leg kick there by Holm. Well, she talked a lot about the path of least resistance being the clinch, and she clinches here early. And the master of the transition. Nice strap.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Holm gets caught with that punch. Back and forth we go. And there's a takedown attempt. Takedown defense holds up.
Nice entry into the finish direct.
All right, so she finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort earlier on, but cleaned up the technique a little bit, and now we'll see what she can do.
She cleaned it up. She really did take her time back. She took a step back. She evaluated what's my best course of action. Figured it out, got it done. Now, how does she handle being on top with dominant top positions?
Oh, her ground and pound is downright scary. In constant pursuit of the finish, might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land. Every punch is meant to start or finish.
25 total strikes for Holly Holm.
Oh, big punch lands.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Glancing right hand lands on the ceiling and has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut. And she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
Oh! Oh!
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Under 2 minutes to go. Effective strike there by Holm.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now. Keep pushing.
All right, so she attempts the takedown here. Decent entry, but unable to get the fight.
Sometimes if you're in the hip, why not go try to engage in the clinch. Try to mix it up if you're going to get these takedowns.
Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes. Oh, how did she get that knee to the head? Well done. Doing a nice job elevating with those knees.
Punch over top.
Oh, good series of punches. That is how you scramble, folks.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Big kick lands.
Oh, and there's another leg kick. Just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be. Left hand punch to the clinch. Ooh, what a punch.
30 seconds now to go in round one. And she lands a nice kick. All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, champ.
There are so many options to dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
All right, so here we go with our next round. Will the narrative be the same? In the previous round, it was all about her kicks, the power, the accuracy, really a sight to behold.
I don't know why it will change.
Oh, a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another round to finish the fight.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Switching stances here. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this man, look at her handiwork there. Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Right over the top. World of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Looking for a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flute choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. And that will do it.
It's over. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 55 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm going to win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm going to do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight clash between Alistair Overeem and the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis.
Ready.
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Lands a big right hand early. Oh, big knee there.
He got it.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the tie clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee-knee and then try to land a big one to the head. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, misses with the jab. Here he is back in the clinch. Going orthodox now. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Alistair Overeem. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Just out of range with that right hand. And they separate. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Oh, single collar tie here. That one appeared to land flush.
Right where he wants to be, in the clinch.
Back and forth we go here.
Ooh, what a punch. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very short.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Straight punch on the counter is good by the Black Beast. Oh, a little single collar tie there. It's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Blocks the shot. Single collar tie now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Now for position here. Big hook. Oh! Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And they separate.
Great punch.
As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
And he landed the right hand there. Overeem is... Oh, he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured a head kick like that. When your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked.
And they separate. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Overeem.
Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Big kick lands.
Big knee lands there. Oh, big knee!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Holm, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
And they separate. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. So as we call on the fight stats here, DC, 68 total strikes have landed for Derrick Lewis. Just below 50% now, landing with 47% accuracy against the ring. Try to establish that jab. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Leg kick checked nicely by Lewis. Oh! Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Got the single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, big left hand there. And they separate. Back to the feet. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
Coming up next, it's a UFC bantamweight division fight.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Much improved. Oh,
He's close. He's hurt bad.
well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this punch. He lands a switch knee.
How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past the guard.
Looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your handstand, up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters, This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, that's going to do it in a quick tap from there as he gets it done by submission.
He got the arm straight. He got the pressure with his hips to force his opponent to tap, and he wins the fight. He got him!
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Pedro the Young Punisher Munhoz!
All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Coming up next, a welterweight matchup between CM Punk and Darren the Gorilla Till.
Ready. Ready, fight.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also it's every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by CM Punk. Let those hands go. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Pretty good right hand. All right, single collar tie now. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Take him down. I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
He's got him right here. Oh! Nice punch by CM Punk. Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here. Oh! Just out of range with that right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Ooh, blocks the shot. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Darren Till. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Oh, Till gets in the clinch.
Good stick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. In a single collar tie.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, Till gets hit with a kick. Under 2 minutes to go.
Big shot lands.
.90 seconds to go in round one.
Big kick lands.
Oh, single collar tie here. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
And they separate. Right hand upstairs. Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by CM Punk.
Good punch lands. Big head kick lands.
He is all about that left kick to the body.
There you go. Look for the shot.
And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. The guys that found it, they are fighting behind it real well.
20 seconds to go. Single collar tie there.
Beautiful strike.
And he caught the kick. CM Punk gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Single collar tie now. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Lands with the kick there. No pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he's thrown.
Nice 1-2 there. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by CM Punk. Next with a right. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better. Oh, nice right hand, Jung.
Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Another shot lands upstairs. distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by CM Punk. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his bully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Got the single collar tie, and they separate. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
All collar tie. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Oh, nice punch there by Till.
Beautiful body kick.
All right, single collar tie now. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to his side and trying to shove an underhook. You cannot get down to try to get out a Muay Thai clinch.
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, is the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You got to be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Wow, that punch.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well-placed kick there by Till. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he gets to try to chase down that finish.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by CM Punk.
He didn't like that left hand. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
So let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Last round. Could be winning 2-0. You need to go out there and get the win this last round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Who's first? Serve him up. Go get him.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you're fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
CM Punk has got full mount now. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to sponsor him, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Close guard. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by CM Punk. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter. Now into his mount.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. CM Punk's right back to the full mount. Till's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
He's attacking Armbar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Not tapping out tonight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, side control now. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by CM Punk. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by CM Punk. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
CM Punk's got the full mount. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Darren.
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
All right, coming up next, a matchup at 205 pounds between Glover Teixeira and Ronaldo Souza.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury!
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this guy.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And there comes... Unbelievable.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Teixeira's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very... Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. It's not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
This contest at 1 minute, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an omoplata, Jacare Souza.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
right, coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Ricardo Lamas and the Korean zombie, Chan Sung Jung.
Ready. Ready, fight.
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bisping St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest victories of announcers in sports history. It was all three of us. We looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night in a great arena.
Oh, nice punch there by Lamas. That's how you defend the single leg.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
And they separate. Oh, single collar tie here. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Back and forth we go.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
These guys throwing early. Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he wants to.
Single collar tie now. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. So just over 20 total strikes, and counting have now landed for the Korean zombie, Chan Sung Jung.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Double leg, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he
A sigh of relief from the people watching, because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Go. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. And he goes flat, all the way to his opponent. He might have got him with a choke.
Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Final minute of round one. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is, chest to the mat. Pressure goes down. He'll start to take the air from his opponent.
Breathe. Great round. You're doing great without positioning on the ground. I want more of that. This round, I need you to stay a little more.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Nice kick.
Takedown defense holds up. And they clinch once again.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees slide.
Nice run through there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great.
Oh, now going for the takedown.
He went right into the single leg, used the power of his legs to lift him and slam him to the ground.
So we call on the fight stats here, DC. 62 total strikes have now landed for Chan Sung Jung. And unofficially landing at a 69% clip, at least to this point in the fight, against Ricardo Lamas.
Straight punch land. Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And Jung's uppercut, but that one is blocked. Out of range with that kick attempt. Lands with a right hand. Well, the Korean Zombie's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Great punch.
Some nice back and forth action here. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Fantastic takedown.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Going right in the mount.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Lamas is back in full mount. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
And attacking armbar.
He might get a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
shortly thereafter.
He got the arm straight, right? The moment he was able to break the lock, John, his opponent was in trouble. Hip pressure up, opponent had to tap.
And he tapped, and he lives to fight another day, but a huge win for his opponent by submission tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Ricardo Lamas.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms. Nice punch land.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body. Oh, nice elbow.
Nice punch there by Till. Just misses with a left hook there.
Big leg kick land.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strike.
Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Just out of range with that right hook.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Oh, what a land there by Darren Till, DC. Every time the gorilla throws and lands, you hear those oohs and ahs from the side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
Nice body shot there. Got the single collar tie, and they separate.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, and making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
So 28 total strikes have landed for Darren Till.
Big kick.
As he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Big body kick land. That's a big strike right there. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Right at the elbow. Body kick land. Nice kick.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Under a minute now to go, round one. $45 to go here in round one.
You gotta check these low leg kicks. Ooh, nice right hand.
30 seconds to go. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Till. And they separate. Final seconds of round one.
Nice strike.
Round two is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Oh, big knee. Oh, straight right.
Nice.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch.
Nice looping punch.
Just misses there with the left. Big knee there. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh!
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Nice punch there.
Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. Watch as he gets kicked in the leg, he's turning away. He can't even get any pressure on his front leg anymore. He is beat up. That leg has been tenderized by this young man.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Look at him
whip his hip into that kick.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. He blocks the shot. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. That one was thrown to end the fight. Yep. Real quick leg kick.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Flipped him with a right hand there. Till's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, collar tie. Ooh. Nice kick landed there by Darren Till. Just missed with the left there. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Got clipped with the right hand. Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Beautiful kick.
2 rounds in the books. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they called the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, so a huge round there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
3rd round underway. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, big hook. That'll sting. Oh! Slips. Effective punch there by Till. How about that shin? Oh, Till gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Till's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Oh, look at that jab, snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face.
Oh, left hook to the head is blocked. Oh, Till gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to... Oh! He needs to
to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. No! Oh, my God!
Oh! Just missed on that spinning attack. A swing and a miss by Till. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice defense there, huge block. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
What a body kick.
Well, missed on that one. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose.
This is the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Dig and kick. Real sneaky body kick. Nice right hand.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Nice straight punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Nice body kick.
He missed with that jab attempt.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. And they separate.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Swing and a miss with that punch.
Oh, he just hurt him. He just hurt him.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Ground and pound strike there now. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. The winner by unanimous decision, Darren.
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting the victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.
All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight matchup between Alexander Volkanovski and Charles Oliveira.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself thinking this screen right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oliveira doing the right things defensively.
Big kick lands.
Oliveira's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. Oh, nice strike landed there by Volkanovski. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oliveira's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. They're certainly getting after it early.
Leg kick.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
What a punch.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. So all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. So the numbers continuing to pile up here. 33 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski.
Oh, nice. Beautiful punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, nice.
All right, side control now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Solid strike on the ground. Back mount now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oliveira's trying for a submission here.
Oh! No, actually, he goes to an inverted triangle to try to get the finish. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back in. Now he has a head block trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head again. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Oh, and he chokes him to sleep with the arm triangle. Again, pick your poison on the ground with this guy.
All that pressure on the side of your neck. I don't know the artery, John. I'm pretty sure you might. You get all that pressure on that artery, and it pushes you to sleep. What is it?
I think it's the carotid artery, and a lot of fighters say they've got a pretty good feel for it. He certainly did there.
That's why you got to have friends that are like encyclopedias. John Ennick's my encyclopedia.
My God. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.